you're Joy Clark. So do you want to talk a little bit about where you're from and how you started in music?
Yeah, I am from New Orleans, the New Orleans area. I grew up in a little town called Harvey. It's about 10 to 15 minutes outside of New Orleans. So I grew up in the suburbs. Um, Youngest of five kids. I was homeschooled when I was younger. I was homeschooled throughout school up until I went to college and I started playing guitar. I got my first guitar. I was like 11 years old, and before I got a real guitar, I would like make things into a guitar. I had like a broken tennis racket, and I would, I was
Yeah.
convinced that it was a guitar. And since I remember stretching a a a, a band like
Mhm.
across the kitchen tables, and I would like try to make different sounds with that. But I finally got a guitar, and I had a VHS tape, and I would learn like just regular open folk chords, listen to a lot of pop music on the radio. Like I don't know, just different. I remember listening to a Backstreet Boys song and sort of figuring out how
Yes,
to.
BSB.
Yeah, I remember doing that. Figuring out how to play was all the loneliness has always been.
Been a friend.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember learning how to play that just sort of by ear and figuring out what chords went where and like, major and minor stuff. Music was always around. I grew up in church, and that was my first performance space. My parents were ministers, um and that's sort of where I was exposed to the most music and singing and just harmony and learning how to harmonize with folks. Sort of it came naturally, and once I started playing, the singing kind of sort of came out a little bit more too.
Mhm.
Um, and just kind of cut my teeth in church and just playing things by ear, mainly. And that was where everything started pretty much.
That's that's such a cool story, and I just think it's so impressive that you just found anything you could and
Yeah.
you made music. You made it happen for yourself, and it was just in you, like your instinct to just
It was the
know that.
instinct. I feel like instinct carries me a long way. And
Yeah.
I don't want to ever ignore it anymore. I've ignored it in the past, but I think, following that instinct of looking at an instrument and knowing that it's for you, or looking at whatever, like now I look at certain opportunities, and if it doesn't hit me,
Yeah.
it's just that's not it. That's
No.
not